Is it 6 or 6?
Bannockburn.
Bannockburn going out.
Bully.
Bully, is it?
Yep. So, umpires this afternoon, we have 3. Smith, Hay and Harrison. They'll be doing the honours this afternoon. And I think one of the umpires may have actually forgotten the pen to put in the sock lorry. As long as he doesn't forget the whistle, we'll be okay.
That's right, that's amazing. Forget about the pen, we don't need that. That's only when something goes wrong.
So Nathan McClure's got the job on Clinton Shaw.
Well, that'll be a big job for Nathan.
Forward, yep. And we see at the other end, Robbie Henderson back there on Galpin and Connolly with Giles. So that they're going to be some good matchups in the forward line for the Panthers as well this afternoon. Umpire Harrison holds the ball off for the start of the first term. GDFL Matchday Live this afternoon. Round 5 between BellPost Hill and Bannockburn will be Maloney for the Tigers and Morlag for the Panthers. Maloney goes up early. Morlag gets it down. Felbin tried to break the tackle. Couldn't do so effectively. East is in there fighting hard for as well. Pack develops around him and the umpire will come in. Secondary bounce just on the attacking side of the centre circle for the Panthers. So Morlag stands his ground, uses his bulk against Maloney, pushes him out of the way, gets it down towards Backley, tried to tap it on to the advantage of Handley. He's got it now, back into the centre square, left foot kicks okay towards Hoare and he takes the mark overhead. Called to play on now, goes towards half forward and Feldman makes up some ground, takes a good mark uncontested at half forward. Plays on quickly now, Connolly gives him a lead, he goes in that direction, sensational kick and Simon Connolly just runs onto it nicely. 45 metres out from goal. You'd like that all the time, wouldn't you, Loz?
Oh, certainly wouldn't. And I'll tell you what, Troy Feldman wouldn't enjoy to take too many uncontested marks too often. They usually play him fairly close. He was there on his own.
So Simon Connolly, who's kicked 17 goals so far this year for BellPost Hill at full forward. He's coming in, he'll be kicking from 45 metres out. Pretty acute angle for a left footer. He's in the left half forward flank position, comes in off a couple of steps, and I think he's missed it to the near side. He has, and through for one behind. The first score on the board. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, BellPost Hill 1 behind. And we've been playing a minute and a half in the first term. It'll be Henderson from fullback for Bannockburn to do the kicking in. He's got Aaron Broom out wide by himself. Playing the zone defence here. BellPost Hill, he goes towards Woods. He'll have to sit over the back. He goes up Hoare. Pushes it in front. Aaron Broom's there. Handball to brother Dwayne. Sits and waits at half back. Measures the pass. And it's okay. Matthew East takes the mark in front of Dylan. Plays from half back. Goes towards the middle. Perkins stands his ground. Puts a hand up. Jones at the back. Beasley comes at it also. Pushes it along against Hanley. Beasley 1 against 3. Backley comes at him also. Needs some help. Holds at the umpire. And will be a free kick to the Tigers. It'll be Dion Beasley at half forward with the free. So
I thought this boy played pretty well in Inverleigh, Jason.
He did, and he goes...
Beautiful.
Oh, great kick, and on the lead, Bully, and he's hit him on the chest, and will shoot for goal from 45 metres out, slight angle. So they've moved the ball from Robbie Henderson's kick in to the half-forward flank, and Bully with a shot for goal from 45 metres out. Comes in now, David Holzfine stands the mark. He comes in, he gives it everything he's got, and it looks pretty good off the boot. We're right behind it, and he's put it through. So the first major to Bannockburn, and they go to 1 straight goal, 6 points, and they lead BellPost Hill 1 behind. That's on the Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 3 minutes in the first term. Yeah,
well, that was much more direct, Jason. You got the ball out there, and we should be treated today with some good skills. I think all indications are that that's what's going to happen here today. But when BellPost Hill went forward, was great skills. Bannockburn went forward, good skills again, and goal. That's what you've got to do.
So back in the middle, Stephen Bully with his first goal, and the first for Bannockburn. They lead by 5 points. And we're waiting from the football to come back from the car park. It's back now. So there's going to be some interesting matchups.
Yeah, I like his Damien Hoare out here on the wing. I think he's
going to have a good matchup with Alistair Woods, who's playing his second game.
Is it under 18 boy?
Under 18 boy. Yep. Geelong Falcons squad member. And he can leap, Laurie, so be careful. He might take a big mark. Morlag pushed into the back of Maloney. No free kick. Matthew East breaks free. Left foot kick towards half forward. Behind there was Pilgrim. Coming to the back, or falls into Ashley Perkins' arms. Runs in 15 metres out and
goal.
Kicks the second for Bannockburn. So 2 in a minute. Ashley Perkins, his first, and the second for the Tigers. They go to 2 straight goals, 12 points. They lead BellPost to 1 behind. 4 minutes played. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. Well, you said straight out of the middle, didn't you, Laurie?
Yeah, that's right. It's that's the way you got to go. And there's some good play there, though, too. I'm not sure who it was over there. It might have been Ronnie Pilgrim, wasn't it? Shepherded it off the ball there with it, allowed Shorey to run onto it and get Ashley Perkins to pick it up and go. I think he was looking to lay it off to someone, but he found himself too close to the goals.
So 2 in a minute for Bannockburn. A good start for them. Back in the middle, umpire Smith with the ball. Morlag and Maloney, they go up. Maloney goes up early, gets it down. Backley's in there fighting hard for it. Tried to break free. Feldman there also. And the umpire will come in and do it all again. Secondary bounce. As we said, bathed in sunshine this afternoon, Myers Reserve. It's fantastic weather for a great game of footy. Umpire throws the ball up. Maloney gets it down to the side of the pack. Off one step, Woods goes towards half forward. Perkins again leads there. Chopped off though. And they might be able to break free, the Panthers. They go wide through Vinnie Handley, looking for the safety of the boundary line. And they find it. And we will have a throw in. So boundary throwing in between wing and half forward. Perkins through the ruck against Jones. Feldman over the back, tried to take it out of the ruck contest. They did so. Handball was going to go to Hall. Then he stands and waits. Kicks it across centre half back. Might be okay. Mark taken. It is. And Dyer it is. Goes to the middle of the ground, centre half forward. Over the head of his teammate. And coming through, Ruckman Maloney does well. Goes out wide looking for Pilgrim. Going to be chopped off again by Dyer. And he takes the mark. Just on the defensive side of centre wing on the outer side. Goes towards half forward. Maloney there again against Morlag. Maloney did well to bring it to the front. Aaron Broom tries to break a couple of tackles. Gets it away to Gadd. Kicks it across the half-back line looking for Dwayne Broom. Has to run onto it. And it doesn't sit for him at the first instance. Holds fine, does well. Taps it in front of himself. Then tries to keep it in. Handball back to Backley. Gets a Shepherd from Hall. Handball to Bartolo was okay. He's at half forward. Then he handballs backwards towards Feldman. Gives himself a bit of ground. Now he's under pressure. Got a couple of Bannockburn players against him. Shrugs the tackle. Short handball to Bartolo. Back to Handley. Still inside the centre square. Goes towards half forward. The lead on. Hilton's there coming out. Connolly. Good punch away by White. Morlag good roving at the front. Handball inboard to Galpin. He ran back into trouble. Then he turned around. Short little handball towards Connolly off a couple of steps. Goes to the left foot, but it's all Bannockburn. And Henderson in the last line of defence to switch play. Handballs to Broom. In the left back pocket. Goes wide looking for Woods against Hoare. Goes up. Punched away. Hoare in front did well. Holzfine did even better in the front. Goes with a short little kick. Fantastic kick, David Holzfine. And he has picked out his teammate Adam Galpin. And he will shoot for goal from 45 metres out. Slight angle.
Holzfine, I think he was their best player last week. I think BellPost Hill's one of their best players. So he's only a little fella, but he looks good.
So Adam Galpin, who has also been kicking some goals for BellPost Hill in season 2002. We'll have a shot from 45 metres out for BellPost Hill's first. He comes in, and he's put it through. That's a good kick. So the first major for BellPost Hill goes to Adam Galpin. And they go to 1-1-7 BellPost Hill. They trail Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 7.5 minutes in the first term.
Yes, so it's an interesting game at the moment. I just think that Bannockburn might have to tighten up on Troy Feldman a little bit, Jason. They're allowing him too much latitude. Actually, he's running around without a player on him, and he's too good a player for that. And he'll run and move down the ground to find the footy, and when he finds it, he's hard to lay a tackle on. They try to tackle him, but they can't tackle the footy.
Pretty strong, isn't he?
He's very strong.
So back in the middle, just settling things down both sides here. 5 points of difference in Bannockburn's favour. Back in the middle, Maloney and Morlag. They go up. Maloney gets it down towards Broom through the middle. That's Dwayne Broom. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. John Bartolo makes sure that he can't get away. And it will be a secondary bounce in the middle. Pye throws the ball in the air again. Morlag stands his ground, gets it down only as far as Woods though. He's going to handball, then a side step, right foot kick long towards Shaw. McClure's got the sit at the back, does well, doesn't take the mark though. Second effort was okay. Off a bump, goes towards Pilgrim, pretty good in this situation usually. Kick back towards the 10 metre square. Good mark. John Bartolo stands his ground and takes the grab. Wants to switch play to the outer side. Handley, it sits up though. Hickleton comes at him, good mark over the top, Handley. And he just holds up playing defensive 50. Kick over the top, dangerous kick. It's okay in the end though. And Murray was there. He can Handball it away, does so, sets his teammate up a little bit, but he's good enough to get away. That's Dyer on centre wing, goes towards the lead of Galpin, over his head, comes out towards Connolly again, tries to tap it on. Only there Phillips for Bannockburn, gets away, can't take it with him though, needs some support. Oh, had it from Dylan, and he ran out of bounds before he could get his kick away. And it will be a boundary throw in the right forward pocket for the Panthers.
I would have thought he was looking for the boundary, Jason, not trying to escape from it.
Might have been dangerous kicking back into
I think it was. I think it might be a good choice, actually, having a throw-in.
So a boundary throw in right forward pocket, Morlag over the back, over the ruckman's head, towards Maloney, who does his roving work. Oh, then he dangerously kicks it across the goal as well. It's going to run out before Holzfine can keep it in. And we'll have a boundary throw in the left forward pocket now, at the northern end of Mines Reserve. 2 straight goals, 12 points, Bannockburn. They lead BellPost Hill 1-1-7. 10 minutes played in the first term. Maloney and Sean Simmons do the ruck work for BellPost Hill. Maloney in front, gets it down to Dwayne Broom, off a step towards half back. Woods goes up and takes a great mark, and there's that leap. Laurie missed it. He had his head in his book, and he took the mark at half back. Alistair Woods goes towards the middle of the ground. Shaw gives him a lead, off hands to the back of the pack. Gadd. Will it sit for him? Yes, it does. Looks for a handball inboard to Matthew East. Goes through with a left boot. Long kick towards Booley over his head. Hickleton. Does it sit for him? Tries to tap it back towards Booley. And can he get free? Gets a kick away. And, it's off Ashley Perkins' hand in the end. And through for one behind. So they go to 2-1-13, Bannockburn. And they lead BellPost Hill 1-1-7. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 10.5 minutes played.
Yeah, they look pretty impressive when they come through the centre, especially when you get a guy like Matty East gets on the end of the kick, and he's a great deliverer of the football. And they were a bit unfortunate they didn't capitalise on that one.
Kick in towards half-back looking for McClure. Clinton Shaw got a hand to it, does his own second effort. Needs some support. Getting through there was McClure again, and Woods sees him over the boundary line for a throw-in. And half-forward for Bannockburn. So thrown in now. Jones in front, gets it towards Handley, runs back and makes some space for himself, switches play back towards the middle, 2-on-1 die, has to be good here, Pilgrim. Oh, he did very well too at half back, goes long towards centre half forward over Morlag's head. Oh, no mark taken, they got the numbers though, Bannockburn. Dylan got the handball from Gadd, goes wide to Maloney, the big ruckman, makes some ground up and takes the mark, got Pilgrim in support, goes with a right foot kick, it's okay to Aaron Broom, no it's not, doesn't hit the target, Handley's there, and can turn it back over towards the boundary line as he kicked it too far. No, he's found touch, and it's out of bounds for a throw-in on centre wing on the outer side. So they had a chance there.
Yeah, just missed the target, missed it badly, and turnover cost you.
So a throw in to the front of the pack. Bannockburn had the numbers. Short little kick by Pilgrim, didn't go very far. Now Maloney needs to do some work, gives it towards East. He's under pressure as well, ripped off the football. BellPost still fighting hard for it. Slick little handball towards Holzfine again. With Pilgrim, he over the top as well. Dyer, great little handball out to Handley, goes towards half forward. Coming out, tapped on, was okay towards, there's that Hall running onto it, and he picks it up, little left foot kick towards the goal square. White leads in the race for the ball against Connolly. Clearing kick only as far as Simmons though at half forward. He takes the mark, short little kick, he's okay. And Josh Backley has taken the mark 45 metres out, straight in front.
Yeah, Bannockburn were caught out there a little bit. They were running around trying to pick up a man, and the ball came down pretty quick, so Josh have a chance to slot this one, I think.
So Backley to put BellPost Hill's second goal on the board. He comes in now. And has he got the distance? He has. Has he got the accuracy? He's got that as well. Josh Backley has put his first on the board and the second for BellPost Hill. They get a 2-1-13. They take the lead. They even things up. Bannockburn 2-1-13 also. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 13 minutes in the first term at Mines Reserve.
Well, all indications, Jason, is what we spoke about prior to the game, that it's going to be a good game and it's going to be probably pretty close, and can't get much closer than this, can you, after, 15 minutes or so? And it's good football. Most skills are being used out there today, and there was just one bad skill area there before. They've got to eliminate that, Bannockburn.
So back in the middle, Maloney goes up early. Morlag comes off the back of Morlag. Towards handball came towards Hall. Got it back to Handley off a step. Wobbly punt kick towards half forward. Hilton over the shoulder. Should get a free kick and will do so.
A good umpiring then too.
Against Giles at half forward. Hilton, the lead's on Connolly, goes in that direction. Terrible kick off the boot. Dillon chops it off, does well, Matt Dillon. And we'll try and clear play for Bannockburn. He's got East short. He just chips it to him now over the top at half back. And Matty East goes long with a kick towards Perkins on a lead. At half forward, Jones against him, punched away. Punches it away again towards the front of the pack. Perkins over the top of it. And the umpire will come in and bounce the football between wing and half forward on the outer side.
Bannockburn are definitely trying to kick the ball a lot longer than they were out at Inverleigh, Jason, a few weeks ago.
So ball up, Maloney gets it down. And numbers with BellPost Hill, goes to holes fine, does well, chips it towards Morlag at centre half forward, off hands to the front of the pack. Little Phillips is in there fighting half at Bannockburn. Gadd's in there also, pack develops at centre half forward. And it will be a ball up, BellPost Hill into attack.
We safe?
I hope so. So the umpire throws the ball in the air. Morlag, Maloney gets it down with double hand towards Aaron Broom. Off the hands towards Maloney again at centre half forward for BellPost Hill. The umpire will have to come in. Pack develops once again. Around the big man Peter Maloney, who comes in, gives the ball back to umpire Harrison. In fact, he doesn't. The runner does in the end. And he'll ball it up at centre half forward once again. 2-1-13 apiece. 15 and a half minutes played. Both ruckmen stand right next to the umpire. Jostle for it. Maloney with a second tap over the top towards Backley. Handball back to Hoare in the middle. Short little kick around the corner is okay. Dyer gives it to Bartolo. Gets it back at half forward. Runs to 50. Loads it up. Connolly with the sit at the back. Takes a good mark. And we'll shoot for goal from 10 metres out. Pretty acute angle though for Simon Connolly.
And on the left foot too.
Yep, in the left forward pocket. He wants to chip it back. It's okay to Feldman. And a much better angle. Probably 40 metres out, but I don't think Troy Feldman would have much trouble with the distance from here.
I think you get the distance all right, Jason. The accuracy is you'll be concentrating on this.
So Troy Feldman, I've got a pretty good view of this. He's going to run in right in front of us towards the goals. Comes in now. He's gone out to the right and he's hooked the ball to the left and through for one behind.
Yes, he ran off the straight line, unfortunately.
So 2-2-14 now, BellPost Hill. Bannockburn 2-1-13. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. 16 and a half minutes played in the first term in our Matchday live coverage this afternoon on 94.7 The Pulse. Henderson from fullback for Bannockburn. He elects to go to the outer side. Kicks it high in the air. Clinton Shaw from behind. Works his way to the front. Off hands. Doesn't take the mark. Falls towards BellPost Hill with the numbers. Hilton, handball to a standing start. Simmons, close to the boundary line. Hooks it back towards the goal square. Holes fine from behind. Got a hand to it. Is that a mark? Says the umpire. Yes, to Broom. That's Dwayne Broom. Right in the last line of defence for Bannockburn. Maloney calls for it. Goes in that direction. Feldman behind him. And takes the mark. Judges it better at half forward. Troy Feldman uses his experience. Called to play on now. Goes around his mark. Right foot kick towards... a hand came up from Dyer. Phillips kicks it off the ground to the safety of the boundary line for Bannockburn, and it's over for a throw in.
Actually, Jason, I think there might have been a set play, actually. He kicked into the space there and Dyer ran into it. I think that might be something they do at training, actually. I actually watched him train the other night. I didn't see that.
Thrown in. Shaw from the side of the pack. Goes towards Dwayne Broom. In there fighting hard for it again. Maloney wants the boundary line. Finds it. And another chance for Bannockburn to clear play from a boundary throw in. So, waiting for the ball to come back to the boundary umpire. It'll be Gelpin to do the ruck work for BellPost Hill. Up against Maloney. Thrown in now. Shaw from the behind as well. Gets it to the front of the pack. Dwayne Broom off one step towards centre half back. Bartolo. Aaron Broom from behind. Punched away. Good disciplined play. Coming out at Woods. Shows a turn of speed. Runs through the middle. Takes a bounce. Takes two bounces. Hall bearing down on him. Just gets his kick away towards half forward.
Ronnie
Pilgrim takes the mark at full pace. Ron Pilgrim at half forward. Leads on from Hickleton. Goes in that direction. And it's okay. And he takes the mark. Good play. And Sam Hickleton thought about switching the play towards Aaron Broom running into the space, but he's decided to bring it back, and it will be Sam Hickleton from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. It's usually pretty good from this situation. And he comes in, and he's just pushed it away to the right and through for one behind. So Sam Hickleton puts his first score on the board. It is a behind. They go to 2-2-14 Bannockburn, and they tie things up again. BellPost Hill 2-2-14. Victory Trophy's first score to scoreboard. 19.5 minutes played.
Yeah, I think the wind might have just got that a bit. Do you reckon there's a little bit of a breeze out there? A little bit of a breeze
there, I think. Kick in by Maranovic for BellPost Hill, goes wide, looking for Dyer. Shows a turn of speed past Pilgrim, backs himself. Arches his back and takes 2 bounces, runs through centre wing, takes 3 bounces, nobody coming at him. Goes long towards Connolly at the back. Against White, goes up, off hands, holds for, takes the mark. Second grab. Simon Connolly's taken the grab.
I don't think he'll lay this one off.
Going to shoot for goal from 25 metres out, slight angle. And a chance to put his first on the board. They moved it pretty quick through Stewie Dyer.
Yeah, but he's got a bit of pace, hasn't he?
He did. He showed Matty Pilgrim a clean pair of heels, and Simon Connolly has finished it off for his first. And the third for BellPost Hill. They go to 3-2-20, and they lead Bannockburn 2-2-14. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, and we've been playing 20.5 minutes in the first term.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know it's early in the game, Jason. I'd have Woodsy over on Dyer. I think they both got a bit of speed, and bring Matty Pilgrim over here on the Hore and just see what happens. And it'll be an interesting move over there. They're both youngsters, I think, and they've got a fair turn of speed. But I just think we match up. He's too fast out there for Matty at the moment.
So back in the middle. And we see Pilgrim still out there on Dyer. So no change yet. Ball up. Maloney goes up. Off hands to Clinton Shaw, having a run in the middle. Goes towards half forward. Perkins tries to trap it. Murray off the ground. Perkins, a little toe poke. To falls towards Ronnie Pilgrim. Sits for Ronnie. Usually pretty good in this situation. Goes back towards the 10-metre square and punched away. And pretty close to the boundary line. Is it still in? Yes, it is. BellPost still try and clear it. McAuliffe's there on the boundary line. Tries to break free. Oh, short little kick. Lux of Fortune goes to Bartolo. Over the top to McClure. Handball back to Bartolo. Takes a bounce at half-back. Have to be quick now. Just gets his kick away towards centre wing, but Maloney on hands and knees. Takes the mark. Shuffles it back to Clinton Shaw. Goes towards centre half forward, Dwayne Broom. If he takes the mark, he's got a paddock. Doesn't sit for him now. It does. Off the left boot. Goes long towards Hickleton in a square against McAuliffe. Off hands and to the front of the pack. BellPost still try and clear, and they do so now. Go out wide. Is it too wide? Yes. It is. And it will be a free kick to Bannockburn, and it'll be Alistair Woods at half forward with it. Maranovic kicking it out there on that occasion. Hickleton gives him a lead. He goes further afield though towards Clinton Shaw, filling the hole. Does well. Takes the mark. And he will shoot for goal from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle.
I'd say that Alistair Wood's got a little bit of talent. He can run. He's a beautiful kicker. Most times he kicks the ball long, and he's going to be acquisition to Bannockburn, that's for sure. So
Clinton Shaw will have a pretty good view of this one. Should aim to the left-hand goal post. He comes in now, and he's... Ooh, it's over the top of the goal post. And a goal. So Clinton Shaw has put his first on the board, and the third for Bannockburn. And once again, they tie things up 3-2-20. And that was going to be close, though. We were right behind that. It was. So both sides with 3 individual goal kickers. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard there tied things up at Myers Reserve once again. Both sides, when they go forward, Jason, seem to be able to find a bit of space up in their forward lines. They're not crowded like we're normally accustomed to, and as I said, we could be in for a treat here today with those sort of skills. And the kicking's not going to be too bad today with the lack of wind out here, so it should be interesting. So back in the middle, Morlag and Maloney. Maloney gets it down towards Clinton Shaw. Handball to Beasley. Got a shepherd and got a kick away quickly though towards Perkins at half forward. Goes up, takes a good mark. Under pressure from Murray and Jones. He took it at centre half forward. The lead's on from Hickleton. Uses the body from Bully. It was. Used the body. Didn't take the mark though. Off hands Bartolo in the last line of defence with a torpedo punt out wide towards half back. But Beasley's taken the mark for Bannockburn. Goes along with the left boot. Back to whence it came. Hickleton against a couple. He goes up off hands. Backley was there. Oh, from mid-air. Hickleton has put it through for one behind. So they go to 3-3-21 now. Bannockburn, and they lead BellPost Hill 3-2-20 Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes played.
Yeah, the Bannockburn boys just couldn't catch it there. It was in their area, but they just couldn't have anyone grab a handle on it.
Moranovic short, finds Hanley in the left back pocket, chips it over the top to Bartolo, who's had plenty of it in the first term, runs on through half back, goes towards centre wing, towards Dyer, has to make a bit of ground, goes up, takes a great mark over the top of Pilgrim, and he's probably been their best so far. Switches ball back into the middle of the ground, over the top of a couple of players, falls towards Feldman, and also running through now, Holzfine, can handball it to Feldman or kick the goal, he goes to the right boot towards Connolly, it's through his hands. And David White has taken the mark in the last line of defence. In fact, it might be Giles. Yeah, it's Giles. He just chips it short. It's okay. Clinton short, centre half back. Takes the mark, plays on. Handball, 30-metre handball to Dillon. Got Beasley running past, gives him the footy in the middle of the ground. Short little kick, the lead on from Perkins. Goes towards half forward, sits for him okay. Wheels around on the right boot, chips the ball to Ronnie Pilgrim. He takes the mark.
Good build up there. Good play.
Now on the left boot, goes back towards Perkins, who made ground for him, and he took the mark 45 metres out from goal. When both sides get a run on, they use the ball pretty well, don't they?
They certainly are, Jason, and it's hard to peg those sort of players back, you know, when they've got a bit of space, and especially if you hit your targets, and guys like Ronnie and that, they move around a lot, and you've just got to make sure you finish it off. And
Perkins comes in from 45 metres.
Looks good.
And he's missed it to the far side, I think, one behind.
It's 1-2 for him.
So they now go to 3-4-22. Bannockburn, BellPost Hill 3-2-20. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. 25.5 minutes played in the first term. So Moranovic from fullback. Moranovic straight down the middle, looking for Feldman. In front Perkins. Strong mark, Ashley Perkins. And he's taken the grab at centre half forward for Bannockburn. The lead's on from Hickleton, goes in that direction, off the hands of the pack towards Shepherd. Coming through the middle was Bartolo again, fighting hard for it. Got it too, picked it up and did well. Breaks free towards half back with the kick. Woods leads in the race for the ball between Hoare. Woods kept his eye on it and picked it up. Handball was towards the boundary line. Holzbein can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw in at half forward. Thrown in now towards the side of the pack. Woods comes through again. Handball under pressure towards Dwayne Broom. Back towards brother Aaron. He needs some help. Gives it to Beasley. Under pressure as well. Breaks a couple of tackles. Handballs it. Only as far as Backley, who chops it off and does well at half back. Now he's got a bit of time to set something up. The lead on from Hilton goes in that direction. Good kick and good mark in front of White. Now a lead across half forward from overall goes in that direction. And well, no free kick, under pressure. Dyer there again, chopping them up at the moment. Handball back, or chopped off this time. And turnover through the middle. Booley, handball. Back to his teammate in Gadd. Goes towards half forward. Foot race between Bartolo and Shaw. Shaw does well. Got Booley in support. Handballs it over the top. Stephen Booley just on the ground. Goes from 40 metres out. And is it over the top of Sam Hickleton? It is, but only through for one behind. So they go to 3-5-23 now. The Bannockburn side, they lead BellPost Hill 3-2-20. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. Moranovic kicks it in, looking for Feldman. Punched away. Good defensive play this time because he was behind Perkins. It was looking like he was going to take another mark at half forward. Couldn't do so. Ball out of bounds. Throw in at half forward for Bannockburn. Perkins. Jones in front. Gets it towards Handley. Gets a Shepherd from Hoare. Handball back inboard to Holzbein's okay. Got a bit of time at half back. Goes with the right foot kick. Tries to deliver it to Backley and he does so. And takes the mark on the point of the centre square at half back. Chips the ball over the top towards the lead of overall. Off his hands against four Bannockburn players. Phillips is there. Now Beasley gives it away to Matty East. Runs through the middle. Left foot kick. Goes towards the lead of Hickleton at a half forward. Holds off Moranovic. Off hands Booley. Front and centre did well. Dyer bearing down on him. And tackled him as well. Just got the slight little kick away. Coming through was Shepherd. And he bounces off a couple again. Gets a high tackle to the umpire. Attacked the footy and got the free kick at half forward. So Shepherd.
Dwayne Broom, look at this. Here he goes. He's got it.
Dwayne Broom at half forward can take the mark. Uncontested the lead on in front of Hanley and he takes it at centre half forward. So Dwayne Broom. A fair kick for the youngster. He's usually a bit better on the run. He comes in from a set shot, goes with a left foot kick now, and he's pushed it away. to the near side and through for one behind. So they go to 3-6-24. Bannockburn and BellPost Hill 3-2-20. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, and we've been playing 29 minutes in the first term. McClure kicks in short, finds Bartolo in the right back pocket. Now Bartolo wants to switch play to the opposite back pocket, and it's okay. Finds Handley, who runs on. Shepherd bears down on him, takes a bounce, goes towards half back out wide, and Feldman's made up some ground, taking the mark. Handballs it back inboard. Handley followed it up, can run through now, go towards centre half forward. Overall gives him a lead, goes up to grabber, takes the mark. Strong. And in between wing and half forward has got the mark. Lead on from Gelpin, goes in that direction. Terrible kick off the boot. David White can take the mark and chip it over the top towards Matthew East. Under pressure from Overall again in front though. Good second effort by East. Went left, then right, then back on his left boot. Goes towards centre wing and has pushed that into the car park. That will be a free kick to BellPost Hill on centre wing. As the siren sounds for quarter time here at Myers Reserve, and it is Bannockburn 3-6-24. They lead BellPost Hill 3-2-20. The goal kickers at quarter time for Bannockburn, goals to Shepherd, Perkins and also to Clinton Shaw, while for BellPost Hill their goal kickers Simon Connolly, Adam Gelpin and Josh Backley. 4 points of difference at the first break. 3-6-24 Bannockburn. They lead BellPost Hill 3-2-20. We'll take a break.